Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be testing out this brand new shoe from Nike, the Nike React Infinity Run 2, their latest update to this line. So let's sit back, relax, let's get stuck into this shoe and see if this shoe is any good for you. Right, let's get on with the review. So we're going to start with some facts and figures all about this shoe. We'll talk about some changes between this one and the last one. We'll go through positives, some negatives, and then a little conclusion at the end. So first things first, let's start with some facts and figures. Well, firstly, actually, I bought this shoe 100% with my own money, as I do with all of the shoe reviews on this channel. I want to give you completely unbiased advice. Here in the UK was £139. I actually managed to get a little discount on this, down to 125. So yeah, if you're having a look around, see what the best prices you can get. I'll put the euro and the dollar equivalents up on the screen now. So this shoe was true to size for me. I bought this in exactly the same size as I bought the previous model and all of my other Nike shoes as well. All along the bottom here is the Nike React foam, which is their hard wearing everyday sort of foam. What they put in their shoes, but people are doing their sort of bigger mileage in. Not the fastest thing, we'll come on to that later on. Nike are marketing this as a neutral shoe, which I kind of get. The previous model before, they marketed it as a stability shoe. So there was a lot of sort of extra sort of support here in the arch. So if you're a little bit flat-footed, that could be a good option. But I can't feel any of that in this shoe. So maybe they've taken it out. I need to do a little bit more research on that, but they are saying this is a neutral shoe. There's a 9mm drop between the back of the shoe and the front of the shoe. So that's going to suit all different types of strikers. So whether you're striking if you're a rear foot striker, mid foot or forefoot striker, you're going to get a nice turnover in this shoe. So let's have a look at the changes between this one and the model before, because it has been completely updated, and I must say they've listened, because I think this has really been improved. So first things first, this has been a completely redesigned upper and also a completely a complete redesign of the heel area as well. And they've also put 6 eyelets for the laces here, as the previous model had 4. So yeah, completely redesigned the whole top of this shoe. But the bottom half and the foam and everything there, the midsole, is all completely the same as the previous one. Right, let's get stuck into the positives. Positives, happy face on. These are all the good things about this shoe. So as I say, they have completely redesigned the upper in the shoe. The last shoe I really didn't get on with. I actually ended up selling it on eBay because I just couldn't get my foot locked down at all. It was slipping around all over the place, and it actually just got a little bit worse and worse as the shoe gave a little bit. But this completely redesigned upper, and especially in the heel area, 0 heel slip so far, which was just a nightmare in the last shoe. Foot is completely nicely locked down, no movement, no hot spots. The lacing along the front here, really good. Those extra 2 eyelets they've put on this particular model. As I say, super comfortable out the box, no issues with any blisters, any hot spots, just completely redesigned this shoe for the better. The second positive, as you can see in a lot of the footage so far, we're in the middle of winter here in London. It's raining pretty much every day, but the grip so far in this shoe has been really good. I've actually been very impressed. You wouldn't think so to look at the bottom of the shoe. There is an awful lot of grip here, but I haven't slipped at all once. It's been really good. So yeah, really got a lot of confidence in the shoe. It's gripping really nicely in the dry and also in the wet. I did take it on a little bit of some slightly sort of off-roady, sort of traily bits, and it was absolutely fine. But this is very much a road shoe. Don't start to think you could take this out on any sort of serious trails. And my final positive is this tongue that has been completely redesigned as well. Again, it's just helping with that and the laces to get this really nice lockdown feel. And it's just super comfortable out the box. It's kind of similar to the first point. But yeah, what they've done with this tongue, it's nice and thick. It's keeping your feet actually quite warm at this time of year as well. And yeah, that combination of this really hard wearing foam, nicely locked down, and also the React foam at the bottom, I just think it's going to turn into a really high mileage shoe. Yeah, at the moment, I've only clocked up about 45 Ks in this shoe so far, but I think this is going to go a long time. The React foam has got a good history of lasting a long time. So you should be getting a lot of good value for money out of this shoe in the long term. Right, moving on to the negatives. Boo! So yeah, this shoe is really not that fast. This is very much, and Nike are marketing it as a everyday training shoe for your easy runs and for your recovery runs. And it does that well. But I really don't think you can be thinking you could turn up to race day and put in a good, solid, fast performance in something like this. This is very much an everyday, easy and recovery run shoe. There is no speed in this whatsoever. I've tried to take it up to speed and you just feel like you're doing a lot of hard work. So this really is something to fit into a rotation where you have some faster shoes. If you're looking for something a little bit more, a jack of all trades sort of shoe that can do everything, the Asics Nova Blast here, or the New Balance 1080. This is the version 10, version 11 is coming out very soon. We'll have that on the channel. They're going to be far better shoes. They're not going to necessarily last as long. This is a very hard wearing shoe. It will last a long time. They're not going to last as long, but you're going to get a lot more speed and be able to do your easy runs and that sort of thing. This shoe is not going to be good for that faster speed work and races. Moving on to my second negative point. This is just typical Nike at the moment. It's a big, heavy, clumpy shoe. So this, for me, is coming at 353 grams. That is on the heavy side. Yes, I have big feet. I know, we've heard it all before. But that's a lot heavier than the New Balance 1080, which comes in around about 320, or the Asics Nova Blast around about the same, about 320. You just notice that bulk, that volume as you're running along. It's just a little bit sort of hard work. But as I say, with that extra weight, you are probably going to get a lot of life out of this shoe. So let's sum up. Should you go and buy this shoe? Well, I think it depends what type of shoe you're looking for. If you have a fast shoe, you've got a race shoe, and you want to add a little recovery shoe into your rotation, this is going to be good. It's going to look after you, and it's going to be nice, it's going to be comfortable, and you're just going to put it on, and it's going to look after you absolutely fine. And that's what I'll be using this shoe for over the next few months. But I really think you're much better off buying something like the New Balance 1080 or the Asics Nova Blast. Not all of us have the luxury, like someone like me do, that running's my living and everything, to have a big selection of shoes in your garage. You're just going to get a lot more value, a lot more fun out of shoes like this than you are out of something like this. So really, that's all I can say in summary. If you want that easy recovery run shoe, get this. It's going to look after you. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to be fine. You're going to be nicely locked down. Big improvements over the first shoe. If you've got some heel slips, that's all gone. It's going to be a good shoe. So that's it, guys. That is the review of the Nike. I'm not even going to say the whole name again. I've been having how many outtakes am I going to have in this video, but I have really enjoyed using this shoe over the last week or so. It's been, yeah, a nice addition to the garage. And yeah, let me know, what do you think of it? Are you going to be using this in your rotation? It would be great to hear. So stay tuned. Coming up in the next few days, we've got the Hoka Carbon X 2 review launching soon as well. And I'm really excited to put this through its paces over the next few days. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for following along with everything we do here on the channel. Your support means so much. The Patreons and the people supporting here, it just, yeah, we couldn't do it without you. Keeping everything running here, and it just means so much. So thank you so much. Let me know what you want to see reviewed on the channel as well coming up, and we'll get it in. We'll give you an honest, unbiased review and help you make those right choices with your equipment going forward. So keep running, keep subscribing, and yeah, keep liking and sharing the videos. It really means so much. That's it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.